Look for mid-control, they don't get it. The fake is made by GenG, making noise on A, taking space, and they walk into B for free. But post-plant, the idea to just send the two players in spawn and they sit there, waiting, running the clock down. JongQT couldn't go out and fight with his teammate because he's worried about a flank coming up through heaven. This is a real...
That was a heavy investment. 4 players with rifles. Already you're seeing the initial duels being won, and really isolated fights. Like the spike going through the smoke in his own for Karan. That is an uncharacteristic arrow for someone like him. We've been singing his praises about his positioning, his movement, especially after the switch to Omen. I feel like he was fantastic.
Elbow, here comes the blast pack from Zekit. He's towards the side, picking up Karan, and Zelsis had opened up the rest, leaving Meteor alone, doing so much damage. It looks like Munchkin was able to catch an angle, and with the snake bite landed, that's buying a little bit more time. TenZ has to run for the hills now. There's no time left with another found. GenG take the lead. It's not quite a MasterCard Thrifty, but it is a Red Bull clutch. Not something I was ready to say today.
The good thing for Sentinels fans out there is we have seen mass landslide victories for the side of Sentinels on either side of the map. They have proven it time and time again. Look at their last match versus Loud, 9 rounds. So they can do it. It's not a death sentence, especially if they can get to 4, but...
Guy in screens coming back to check there's no one and running back. This all makes sense for Texture to be here though. Oh, they'd have to be ever vigilant to see it, and now he's got an opportunity to trade it back further. It's huge from Texture, completely bamboozling them. 10 seconds left, a nade on the floor, a blast back for the fight, but Second still wins it. 5 seconds, they need to plant it now. If they can deny this, it's done on the spot. Karan does well to find one, and there's the follow-up. GenG with another round, the pistol injecting some rounds and bringing them ever closer to winning Sentinel's map pick.
That is the second.
That's gotta be so frustrating. Even thinking back, he heard the second player running up in heaven. Chance of a third being there very low. Karan not in danger. In fact, he is in danger. 3 kills. They were close, but well, the numbers advantage doesn't really matter when the judge is firing away like that. The last could have been his, but Texture finds it instead. 1 man lost on GenG, a fantastic follow-up round.
Seeing a 7-round deficit for Sentinels on their best map, the map they chose, and a map that I'll be honest, we did not see GenG competing in.
I was already looking at Lotus once I saw the veto come up, and no team's been able to shine a light on Sentinels here on Split. A close game is the best you could expect. Good spot to play from. Meteor tagged. Karan not too healthy either. And the head popped up. It's whack-a-mole for Meteor with both down and only 10 standing. This pistol looks to slip out of Sentinel's hands. And just like that, it falls into GenG's.
What a start. I love the way that they have come into this matchup. This is a team that many were saying that, oh, they should just ban Split. Oh, them picking Lotus. That would be silly. That's one of their opponent's better maps. But the fact
here, there's a couple 1v1s available, but that paranoia from TenZ, it does a lot of work. JongQT's able to clean house. Big kills to have as well. For JongQT, this man is now 3 away, I believe. Yeah, 3 away from a Viper's Pit. He doesn't know where these players are. They could have snuck away to anywhere. It could cost him a lot of time on the way back through, but it seems he's relatively confident that they'll play towards the site inside that pit. In fact, the lockdown is going to be used here and now. They have to open the door to run away or emerge from that ult, and the timing. Oh, it was so close to seeing Meteor fall. He catches JongQT on the other side of the wall. Zelsis is standing and now spotted and taken down. A sensational clutch for Meteor. 3-2 now for GenG. flabbergasted. A 2v4. Both of them had pistols, Tom. Thread the needle. They hadn't heard two players around this area. They thought that op on the angle was the only thing there, the only element to this defense. And maybe part of that is the texture ran through the orb. Why would he do that? Like, he would only do that surely in their mind if the A side, if he's the last bastion of defense. For a fight, his teammates miles away. If he goes down, the save call might be made. No, he doesn't go down. In fact, he sends them skyrocketing into this round with Sassy alone. Lakia, you know, he wants to just contain him, make sure he can't cross out to main. And now he might have. He'll be in the back of his line. They're split on the angle, and Sassy isolates one a second, right into his crosshair, matching that of Meteor for a Red Bull clutch.
Still a chance, but just look, two players already. The Meteor goes through. He spots the majority. They're not, oh, just about. I thought that he might have flicked away. Karen's still here though, but he'll be traded out and back again, leaving it all on to Zekken. 25 seconds left, trying to fake out the plant, but Lakia not wanting to overextend. They've pinged exactly where he is, and Zekken's gonna go hunting, gonna try and take this man down and do exactly that. He's also got a flank coming in from Texture, but already he'll make the realization that this is gonna be a push towards the B site. He's actually gonna go running in, that's the thing. Texture instantly puts the nade, he has to try and stick this, may even go down to it, just 25 HP. But Zekken's still standing, still holding on. Texture just sticking it though. Already gets it to half. And looks to try and bait him in. He's got so much time to play with that he has to go back! But Zekken lands the shot anyway! It's a back-to-back Red Bull clutch for Sen!
It was unreal last map, don't get me wrong. Pretty sure he came out of the first map, yeah, the first half with 2 kills.
Yeah.
He was quiet, and now he's woken up at such a crucial time for this squad. It's not just the 4 kills. He's 1 hit, and I'm pretty sure his teammate is too.
Bear in mind, that reaction was Texture, the guy who won them the pistol on split by hiding with his utility, but also with his Odin at the back. Hasn't been revealed. He sat patiently waiting with his gun in hand, and he's going to win the fight again. Oh. Even look at the spam through. He's done a lot of damage to Karen, but he's just buying time for the rotation. Oh. You don't really see plays like this every single day. Sat at the back with the Odin in hand. He's just going to go the sun on his own. Again, another 4K comes out for the side of Sentinels and a solo hold of that C site.
I've never
get rid of it. It's still online, at least for now, surviving an extra second, and they haven't been able to put the pressure on. Tens has got another. GenG with 1 more. Leaves it all on to Karen. He's on 1 HP, and through the smoke, GenG will close it. We're getting the map 3 we desired, as both teams will win their opponent's map choice.
Convincingly at that 13-7 for Sentinels. They came in with control and they never let go. It was a close fight all the way up to that 7-8 score. Rounds they had early on, they're not really going to struggle for that all too much.
Definitely got dangerous, but is this man again coming alive exactly when they need him most? 7-1 on the scoreboard. The comeback of Lakia may have been seriously understated when he made it back into a tier 1 team. Aggressive manner, the operator on Killjoy in the last map, happy to run in 1v2s, use his ult immediately and clutch out, but then you put him back on the duelist and you almost miss it. If it wasn't for Texture, he'd probably be playing it on any other team. This guy is so damn good. 9-3, top of the board. And Sentinels at the moment, they just don't have an answer. They're coming back in, winning that fight. So there almost has to be a response. Mid-control.
You say I own you.
It sounds like it. Mid-control has not been something that we've seen too much for. Instead, he kills the guy who gets tagged immediately. He hits the most disgusting headshot with an operator, and then just peeks through the Viper screen to kill the last. The guy has no fear whatsoever.
Whoa, nice.
I'm off for solo, we've already mentioned.
low. The time is running out, and now it's gone. History for Korean Valorant as GenG 13-3 Sentinels. An absolute demolition of America's #1. They've booked their spot in the grand final, and anyone who faces them moving forward will be terrified of these new names. Players like Meteor, Texture, Karen. Unbelievable performances from every one of these players. 3 rounds for Sentinels, Tom. How is that even possible?
I don't think they're going to be playing Breeze much throughout the rest of the tournament, I'll be honest with you. And they'll go into the best of 5. That's the thing, though. There is still